And here's a study that shows that EPA plus DHA plus EPA plus GLA really lowers cholesterol. So it's a great combination therapeutically. Study in humans, American Journal of Clinical Nutrition. Nice paper. Here's my study we're going to end on. Omega-3 fats. Well, what's the big picture? It's a rat study. It's not a human study. But nonetheless, they had a diet where they restricted the amount of food they fed the rats, but they made a special sort of clarification in the diets. One of the diets had omega-6 fats, like corn oil, I think it was. And the other one had fish oils. Same calories. But the group that had the fish oils lived substantially longer. They lived 645 days versus 494 days. Same amount of calories. Showing that the kind of fat that you eat, according to this animal study, can have a great impact on how much longer you live. So I tell people to throw their safflower, sunflower, corn oil out. Please throw that stuff out. Olive oil, sesame oil, just good, even walnut oil, and supplement with some omega-3s, 1,000 to 3,000 milligrams a day for your average human, average adult, throughout your lifespan. Even if you're eating a junk food diet, you're eating junk food, fine. After the Twinkies, have some omega-3s. Oreos plus Nordic Naturals, fine. Just get the Nordic Naturals in there. Because the body gets freaked out by sugar and trans fats, but it has a nervous breakdown if it doesn't get omega-3s. And that's no exaggeration. That's what I think a nervous breakdown is. Missing nutrients, stress plus missing nutrients. So the applications, all over the place. It's necessary to maintain health. We don't have to wait until somebody has, oh, well, you have this ailment, then you need omega-3s. No, let's see, you're breathing. There's the thing, the sign that they need omega-3s. They're alive would be the main indication. Then the question is how much? Because if we pulled all the omega-3s out of your body right now, we had a magnet that could just take them right out, you'd die. You'd die of a rhythm disturbance in your heart. Your heart would be unable to keep rhythm. You'd fall right over. People get all excited about the power of drugs. Nutrients seem wimpy. Nutrients are far more powerful. We pulled all the statins out of your body, you'd live. You have high cholesterol for a couple of months, doesn't really matter. You have high blood pressure for a couple of weeks, that does matter. But you have no omega-3s, you're not here. Favorite case was in New York was an aspiring comedian who swore to me that he was much more creative in coming up with comedy when I had him on about 3,000 to 5,000 milligrams of omega-3s per day. The most interesting thing about omega-3s is that like no other nutrient we have, it's what makes us human. Because if you look at the way our neuronal structure is put together, the way our neurons talk, each brain cell that we have talks to 10,000 other brain cells. You thought you had a lot of friends to keep up with? Imagine getting 10,000 emails a day. So you have these neurons, they're talking to 10,000 other neurons, and why is there a Van Gogh? And why is there, a Pablo Picasso who sees things differently than you do? Because the neurons come together differently. But for those neurons all to talk and be fluid, omega-3s have to be there. They create the right environment. So to be human is to need omega-3s. And if you look at nature, there's the herbivores and the carnivores. The herbivores are the deer and the cow. And what do we have as pets? We have carnivores, cats, dogs. We're hunters. We hang out with the hunters. What do hunters do? They wait for other animals to collect all the omega-3s from the greens and concentrate them in tissues so we can go eat them. Luckily, we don't have to do that anymore. We have a high-quality supplement. But either way, we need omega-3s, and your job is to get the message out. Thank you.